told you, Mayor of Hounds Town USA, home to the happiest dogs on earth. Here's our new member of our school, Hounds Town University. This is our friend River. He's a big 8-month-old dog. And we're day one, July 1st, we're just assessing his personality. What is his behaviors? What's his natural behavior? What has the family created to some degree? Great dog. Some of his little problems are he kind of invades people's space. He doesn't know boundaries, so he wants to manipulate it. So what we do is leash and collar is always on. Leash and collar is always on. This is one of our top 10 commandments. We love good behavior and we correct bad behavior with a little snap of the leash. He's very sensitive, so you don't need to be heavy-handed. There's no pinch collars, there's no prong collars, there's no harnesses, there's no retractable leashes. It's simple. We're going up to the train station today, just see his reaction to external sounds, movement, and smell. Finishing up River's training, his Turbo Bootcamp. We're at the beautiful Ronkonkoma train station where we have distractions galore. People, animals, or animals and people, or animals and animals. And Ashley is going to let River out. And this is kind of, think of the noise in the background. There's PA systems. This is the holy grail of distractions. So here's River. You're going to see that Ashley stays completely relaxed, goes straight. If you can see, there's actually a dog sticking straight. You know what? Straight there. Straight. Good. River's a little dirty. He's been digging and full rolling and just doing all kinds of things. Come towards me. Notice that she's relaxed. She's going over grates. The dog is always on the left. The handler's always relaxed. She's always confident and assertive. She's not heavy-handed. There's no pinch collars, prong collars, nothing. There's distractions. She's going straight through. And as you can see, that's wonderful. That a girl. Come through here. Perfect. This way towards me. We've come to the train station because it's a microcosm. Ask him to sit. It's a microcosm of everything that's happening in our world. She drops the leash. She's relaxed. Everybody's relaxed. There's dogs, people, carts, you name it. All she has to do, there's a beautiful little dog. All she's got to do is get low, and the dog comes. She picks up the leash. I promise he's getting a bath tonight. Go left, and we're going to go, again, think of the distractions. Birds, noises, quite amazing. From the beginning of our training, we were teaching the dog to go place. The first two things we taught the dog was don't put tension on the leash and go to a place. The only time River ever has gotten a morsel of food for the duration of his time here is when he was on a bed or in his crate. So here's Ashley, there's a train, the ground is actually rumbling, it's hot. Now the dog is in his place, she's gonna offer distractions. Here comes a squirrel, a crazy squirrel, and River is just there. So what the point to this is, we're offering distractions. And then she's gonna stop, and you can see he's thinking about getting up, but she didn't. Now there's gonna be the sound of a dead squirrel or dying squirrel, he doesn't get up. Then she's gonna get out in front of him a little bit, and a little closer, and then she's gonna drop low and clap, and the dog knows to come, and he gets love. She picks up the leash, and off she goes. It's the end of a long day. I'm gonna cut and take care of my squirrel. Right, the crazy distractions, right? High school, college, she's going into the city. Where the hell are you going? Go ahead through. Goes up and down. Literally the ground is shaking. It's hot. Go ahead, back up. They won't go without you. Go ahead. Rivers, he's going to a Broadway show. Right through. People, distractions. Come back, Ashley, come back. Notice there's no tension. Go left. Like a service dog. Come down. Nice and relaxed. She's having him sit at the stop. She's gonna love him. Oh, that's funny. Go ahead, relax. We have the distraction of dogs, children, reflections. Go ahead, keep going fast and left and back. There's shadows, there's echoes. Shadows of my mind. Come on. Nice, Ashley's getting a workout today. Dogs don't always see what we see. Children represent many times differences than adults. They move fast, they jump high. Hi, how are you? Nice. So we have what we call inattentional blindness, meaning we block things out. In order for us to operate in life, we block things out. Noises, odors, certain animals. Notice Ashley is relaxed. Now she's gonna make a left. You're gonna slow down, then ask him to sit. Took him a little while, but he's distracted. She's gonna step out with her left and move. Keep going. Remember, this is high pressure areas for dogs. There's a lot of distractions. There's wind right now, there's heat, there's sun, there's shadows, there's shade. Come into the shade. Ask him to sit. Step out with your right foot. Right foot says stay. Back up. Relax, just relax. We're not worried about anything because the dog is trained. There's no talking. Get low, clap your hands, and that draws the dog in. She loves him. She picks up the leash. She walks away, and this is just fundamentally graduation day. This is graduation day in Ronkonkoma. No tension on the leash. No pinch collars, no chain collars, no harnesses, no electric collars. Just a relaxed dog and a relaxed handler. End of story. We like to move this process forward. We do what the dog can do, what he can tolerate. We are in a crazy environment. He's doing fine. There's buses, noises, PA system. We keep the first behavior we teach is don't pull on the leash and take a designated spot when we're moving. When we're heeling, the dog is always on our left and I'm nice and relaxed. It looks like this. Look at my body. There's no tension here.
We correct bad behavior. When a dog pulls, he gets corrected. He wanted to steal some enchiladas. He can't have it, so we're moving with energy. This is the dog. If I turn right, we're going to good doggy. Yeah. I teach him to turn right. I turn left, he turns left. This is day one. There's a lot of inconsistencies going on. So, meaning he's very food motivated. We can stop moving here. He's very food motivated, which is good and it's bad. Because if he's only responding to food, he's not responding to authority. Dogs have to subordinate to leadership. It's not heavy-handed at all. It's nice and relaxed, but he can't pull on the lead. Day one, just dog later.
Okay, we're finishing up with our friend River's video. It's just important to go over our top 10 things. Notice Ashley's not looking, talking, or touching. The dog is in his crate with the door open, leash and collars always on when the dog is under our supervision. When we want the dog to do something, that's when we look, talk, and touch. So in this case, Ashley's gonna wanna call the dog, so she's gonna look at him, get low, and call him. And he comes out, and then she loves him. She's low to the ground, she loves. So that's rule number one. Don't look, touch, or touch. Then she's gonna stand up, she's gonna pick up her leash. There's never tension on the leash. Notice her body is relaxed, and she'll walk, and the dog will stay on her left, and she's using her feet to manipulate him. No tension on the leash. When she stops, she'll ask him to sit, and he will. Then she's going to ask him to go to another place, and he will. And she drops the leash. The only place the dog gets food is when he goes on his crate or place voluntarily. He doesn't get lured on. Dog must be released. So in other words, he basically has got to stay on that place or in the crate until he's released. He gets released by her just looking at him, clapping her hands, and saying, okay. Now he's released to do whatever he wants. She can touch him, but she's going to drop the leash and ignore him. The dog should never cross social boundaries, meaning he shouldn't be sniffing people's crotches, jumping. He's been taught not to jump. Never yell, never get angry. This is nice and simple, low key. And he can't counter surf. So he's taught. We went to get his food on the counter, and we taught him not to. She'll show him, direct him to another bed, just for example. He gets a treat after he goes there. Then he stays there no matter what until he's released. So our top 10 list you'll go home with, it's all relaxation. You gotta practice it. He's trained. But the pet owner now has to learn fundamentally how to do things. And that's our training for today and finish.
That's right. Then go normal. Right. Keep going. Perfect.